Hello, everybody. We did the pros and cons of social networking regarding consumer welfare, and my name is James DiCanio, and my partner is James Bulkley. And we're just going to get right into a brief history of actually social networking and how it all became.
So social media are internet sites where people can interact freely, sharing and discussing information about each other and their lives using a mix of personal words, pictures, videos, and audio at the blink of an eye. At these sites, individuals and groups create and exchange information and engage in person-to-person conversations as if they were standing right in front of them.
In 1969, CompuServe was the first major commercial internet service provider for the public of the United States. They first introduced the technology known as dial-up. In 1971, the first email was delivered. And in 1978, there was two Chicago computer hobbyists who invented the bulletin board system, also known as BBS, to inform people online of meetings and also make announcements. It was the very beginning of a small virtual online community. And the following year in 79, Usenet was an early bulletin board that connected Duke and the University of North Carolina.
In 1985, the America Online, or AOL, service was opened. In 1989, work began at CERN, or the European Organization for Nuclear Research in Switzerland, on what was to become the World Wide Web. In 1993, CERN donated the www technology to the world. In 1997, the web had 1 million sites. This is when blogging began. 6degrees.com let their users create profiles and list friends. AOL Instant Messenger lets users chat. And Blackboard is founded as an online course management system for educators and learners.
Following up, in 98, Google opens as a major internet search engine and index. And in 2000, the world of business and commerce, the dot-com bubble burst and the future for online seemed bleak as the millennium turned. And during this time, 70 million computers were connected to the internet. And in 2002, Friendster, a social networking website, was open to the public in the US and grew to 3 million users in 3 months. And during this time period as well, AOL had 34 million members. And in 2003, MySpace was launched as a copy of Friendster. Linden Lab opened the virtual world second life of the internet, and LinkedIn was also started as a business-oriented social networking site for professionals, and there were more than 3 billion web pages during this time period.
In 2004, Facebook was started for students at Harvard College. It was referred to at the time as a college version of Friendster. In 2006 was when Twitter was launched. In 2011, social media was accessible from virtually anywhere and had become an integral part of our daily lives. 550 million people on Facebook, 65 million tweets were sent through Twitter each day, and 2 billion videos were viewed every day on YouTube. LinkedIn currently has 90 million professional users.
And these are just some of the different sites that social media has become well known, such as obviously Facebook, LinkedIn for the professional world, MySpace, Twitter, YouTube, Reddit, Lulu, and many others.
Now we're going to get into some of the pros of social networking. Consumers can now build somewhat of a relationship to a company by interacting with them on social media sites. Businesses can reach out to their target audience. Businesses can add customers quickly through advertising on those sites. Word of mouth also works online through commenting and blogging. Companies can enhance customer service abilities, and they're able to speak directly with their consumers.
Some of the cons of social networking, your company name can be tarnished more easily. Fake accounts can be made, making it very difficult for you to keep your entitlement. Everyone else is doing it, so you're not the only one out there. Don't think you're special. And it can become very time consuming. And also, another con is you can lose some control of your marketing efforts. And your return on investment is also delayed, and you run the risk of negative comments tarnishing your image even more. And it could also become very costly. And a fun fact that I saw is that some social media networks, to advertise on their site, it can run you upwards from $100,000.
Expanding on the cons of social networking, Social media marketing places high demands on your time. Content must be created, edited, approved, and published, and you also must respond to comments and maintain your pages in a timely fashion. It can be difficult to constantly come up with innovative, exciting content that interests a variety of readers, and without relevance, your efforts will be wasted. Anything you publish on social media sites is up for grabs, and others can easily criticize you through comments. Social media marketing efforts are not likely to earn immense popularity overnight, so you need to be willing to wait for those popularity ratings to rise.
Okay, social media and how it can help you grow. Well, obviously, you're able to reach a wider audience and you can reach customers that traditional marketing misses. You never know who will direct a friend to your blog, Facebook page, or social bookmark post, so your potential for reeling in new leads is unlimited. You can learn how to improve your products and services by encouraging open communication through public comments, and you can also learn what you can do to make products and pitch more appealing.
Now, here are a few examples of what not to post on your social network site. Content that is degrading the company image by use of inappropriate postings, something that will tarnish your personal brand, bashing other companies, negative comments about coworkers and or superiors, and lastly, ads that undermine your consumers.
And this is just a picture of bashing a company. Is an example I came across the other day. There's a company called Subimods, they're an aftermarket manufacturer, and they were bashing another aftermarket manufacturer called J&A Performance. As you can see in some of the comments, they're saying that they're allegedly claiming that J&A copied their design on the initial bar and harness set, and they continue in the comments to call them out and bash them that their products are from eBay and they just throw their name on them.
Why should you worry about social networking? First off, your personal brand is on the line. You don't want to put anything on there that could tarnish that brand. People also tend to take word of mouth more seriously than the company's word. People will listen to other consumers rather than listen to a CEO of a company. It's also hard to come back from a tarnished name. Examples come to mind like BP and Toyota with the recall on the Toyota Priuses. Also, marketing on social media is very costly, so you want to choose your words and your audience wisely to get it right the first time.
Just some things to keep in mind when using social media for the consumer welfare. Once something is put online, it's there indefinitely and it's extremely difficult to get it removed. And potential customers can view if you have a bad track record as well. You're not the only one on marketing on social media, and you can learn more about your target audience not only by their comments but also by studying visitor analytics. And this information can prove invaluable when planning other marketing campaigns, such as direct mail postcards.
When it comes to reaching your target audience, you want to know where your target audience spends most of their time. While the average person might only spend 15 to 30 minutes per day, there are many people who spend multiple hours each week. Your strategic marketing plan should include a steady dose of social media along with email and other marketing strategies that reach your target audience.
And here's just a graph of the share of total time spent on the internet at top web properties. And believe it or not, social networking is not at the top percentage. Actually, portals are.
Continuing with reaching your target audience, you want to find content that will connect you with that audience. You want to match your personal interests in areas like technology, television, books, and faith with things that attract your target audience. By doing this, you can attract a range of people on a specific topic and then use that following to market your product.
Moving on, for reaching your target audience, you really want to focus on Facebook. Facebook has over 845 million users. If your goal is to engage your customers through social networks, you would be wise to invest in Facebook. Also, you might want to keep an eye on Pinterest and Tumblr, depending on your demographic, just to widen your horizons.
Here we have a chart of the top 10 US online display ad publishers by the number of impressions in millions. Facebook.com is well ahead. They're at first place. They're almost triple the next site, which is Yahoo sites, and really no one comes close. Facebook ads receive more than twice as many impressions as Yahoo sites and 8 times more than Google.
Now, in conclusion, as you can see, social media marketing can bring many benefits and increase profits to any company with an online presence, but it comes with some stipulations. If you're considering launching a social media marketing campaign, make sure you understand all the pros and cons and have a solid plan in place. With proper planning, you'll increase your chances for social media success, broaden your company's horizons, and be ready to tackle any issues.
We thank you very much for your time. We all hope you have a great break and good luck in your next semester.